Yeah, me neither.
I just show up where I'm told.
Same.
So a couple questions for you. First of all, how is the team feeling after the win and looking forward to the home playoff game?
Yeah, I think we're in good spirits. We're excited. I think the last maybe 3 weeks now, we've been really building into like what we know we're capable of. So we're just going to keep using this momentum moving forward. We're so excited to have a home match back at Lumen. You know, the Sunday was really crazy trying to figure out what was going to happen. And things fell into place for us. Obviously, we took care of business as well. And yeah, we're so excited to be back home and we're ready to go.
And speaking a little more specifically about some of your teammates, can you, from your perspective as both the captain of this team and the leader of the back line, can you speak a little bit about how Claudia has done stepping into the starting role and now that she's got several regular season games under her belt?
Yeah, absolutely. We always believed in Claudia from the start. All 3 goalkeepers that we had here have been literally neck and neck, and it's been so fun to watch them kind of battle that out. But yeah, I mean, Claudia has a lot of abilities that we want as a goalkeeper so we can perform on the field, and she's really taken in the role and done really well and is really confident, and I think that's exactly what you need back there. We love watching her grow, and I can't wait to see, her in full form, and she's getting there, and yeah, she's been great to play with and great to train with. So for me, that's what you want to see in your developmental players, and obviously having to step into first goalkeeper pretty late in season is really hard to do, and she's done it flawlessly and really have taken that role on, and it's a big responsibility and a lot of stress and stuff comes with that, and I think she's just carried herself really well, so I'm really proud of her and excited for her.
And then obviously the other playoff is happening on Sunday, your guys is on Friday. How are you feeling about the short turnaround and having less rest than the other teams that'll be playing?
Yeah, I mean, I think it always plays a part into things, but for me right now and in the past, we never really had momentum. We've always had the buys and stuff like that, so I'm excited to see, to be able to keep that going. And I think the best way to do that is to keep training and have the game on Friday, which I think will be great for us. And we're home, so we're not traveling in that sense. And keeping it all on the West Coast would be awesome. So, yeah, I'm excited.
West Coast, best coast,
yeah.
For sure. Do you have to ask about the elephant in the room, the sort of recent, general playoff record, and not having a championship yet? Team talked about it after the Challenge Cup semifinal, kind of having talked about it. Just wondering sort of that affects the team mentally and what the team's conversations are around that.
Of course. I think probably it affects maybe the older ones a little bit more. We've been through it a lot, especially the OGs. So, yeah, it's always something we've spoken about, and I think the public speaks about quite often. So it's just something that it's a barrier we have to cross and break, and we always have the squads to do that. And I think, like we talked about, just having this momentum and, finishing well in Chicago in a regular season and heading into the playoffs, I think will be helpful. And being at home and hopefully getting a full, stadium again is always really helpful, being at home. So yeah, for us, it's just a mental barrier that we have to get over. And I think by doing that, we're going to train through that. We have a really tough team that's mentally strong. And I think what we've shown in the last 3 weeks, we're peaking at the right time.
And then last one for me, have you seen the new trophies and what are your thoughts on them?
I took a glance at them this morning, so I haven't really been able to kind of look at it, but
pull them up if you want.
To be fair, I'm trying to think of what all the other ones look like. I mean, they look like proper trophies to me, so yeah. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I think they look good. They look... I don't even know what you...
Well, it's the first redesign since the original 2013 trophy,
okay.
So I think that's the...
Well, I'm glad we're moving on. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's just sleek. It looks super professional to me. Yeah, it's a really nice design. I don't even know what the 2013 one looked like. I have to look again.
Do you guys find yourself getting back to normal after all the hype from last week?
Yeah, I think obviously you gotta be able to enjoy that and celebrate that, which we have. We don't want to take that away, and obviously we know who we're playing, so we're able to refocus and start talking about LA, but we want to also use the momentum that what happened on Sunday was hard fought. I think that wasn't an easy road to get there, and literally, as you see after Sunday, anything could have gone anyway. So yeah, we want to take that momentum and be able to celebrate that and bring it into Friday.
Speaking of Sunday, offense wasn't an issue on Sunday. What will it take to keep that going?
God, yeah. I mean, we created a lot of chances. We have been in the last 3 weeks. I think we're just now kind of putting them away. So I think that gives our front line a lot of confidence, and just our attack in general and transition in general a lot of confidence. So just being able to ride on that wave. So I think it's important for us to remember, those moments and making sure that we're confident in those. And I think that has helped us. So we're carrying that into Friday.
Seems like Megan was motivated on Sunday. I'm sure she's always motivated.
Yeah.
But who's carrying who in this playoff run?
Oh gosh, I mean, it's definitely a team effort for sure. I think we have a unique situation because we do have one of the best players ever retiring with us. So it's even more of a push for us, and I think obviously for her as well. But yeah, I mean, with Pino, since 2013, she's the most competitive person I've ever met. So I don't think this changes anything for her. It doesn't change anything for us, but it would be very special. So it's something we all want.
And last question for me, can you talk a little bit about the matchup with Angel City and what it will be like on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're both pretty much in form right now, so it's going to be really exciting. They've got a really fun squad that they've been putting together, and they're also in form, and they came off a really big win last week too, so we're kind of in very similar situations. I think being home is going to be great. We don't have to do the travel and all of that, and being able to be backed by our fans here in Seattle, and like Megan's last game, I'm hoping to see all of that. I think would be really incredible. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun, exciting. Just really good teams going out in the field, so I'm excited for that.
And last week we thought it could potentially be Megan's last game. This week we know for sure it's going to be.
Yeah.
Last home game at least. What's your message to the fans just to come out and support, obviously, like they did a week ago?
Yeah, I think last week we really showed what we can offer here in Seattle, and I think I've always felt that since 2013, and being able to see it actually all come together finally is something that's really special, I think, for the older group that's been here for a long time. And I think we just encourage players people to come out and support us. We love it. It definitely changes the game for us. And I think when we talk about being at home and why we fight so hard to have these playoffs is because the 12th man, for sure. And I think Seattle's known for that. So I'm really, really encouraging everyone to come out. It does help so much. And I think for us, that atmosphere is what we're going to need to help push over this barrier that we're getting over and help us win.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Yeah, of course.